Hi, my name is Isaiah Fiso. I graduated in the class of 2013. Coach Steele was a teacher of mine, but most impactfully, one of my football coaches. And my favorite memory of Coach Steele has to be his halftime speech at the Mountain View game my junior year. We went into the locker room down 34-7, and Coach Steele came in there and said some good words for us, words that I'll always remember, but I'll never repeat, and fired us up, and we ended up coming out in the second half ready to go, and everybody who was there remembers what happened with that game. So I just wanted to say congrats, Coach Steele, on retirement, and you've definitely earned it. Thanks for all you've done for Orem High and the Orem community, and enjoy retirement.
Hey, Coach. This is Austin Dunford, the class of 2005. Just wanted to thank you for the impact that you made on me and my character. Whenever I face a difficult challenge, I can tell myself that it's really nothing compared to the water tower hill sprints that we used to do, the 3-a-days, or even those overtime monkey rolls, really pushing ourselves. I can tell you that I really, truly am a better man, better husband, and even father today because of you and the staff that you built to coach us. Thank you, Coach.
Hi, Coach. Josh Pace here from class of 2006. I'm happy to be here to congratulate you on your big retirement. That's well-deserved. I wanted to thank you for all the memories you provided. They weren't all just in football, but you facilitated a lot of memories and friendships that have lasted to this day, even outside of football, being at the cabin. And I also wanted to add wrestling in there. Thank you for leading me all the way to the state championship as a spectator. Thank you, Coach.
Hey, Coach Steele, this is Ben Rindlisbacher, class of 2006. I just wanted to say thank you. You took me as a below-average football player and obnoxious kid and turned me into a slightly better football player and much better man. I am grateful for you teaching me how to work hard, push myself, not give up, and always work to get better. Thank you so much for the countless hours you spent teaching during the day, coaching during the evenings, running driver's ed super early in the morning, and the generosity you showed opening up your family cabin and resources to each one of us. Congratulations to you, your incredible wife, and great family on a well-deserved retirement. Tiger Pride.
Hey, Coach. Rob McKell, class of 2006 as well. We all just have great memories, and like Josh mentioned, our friendships have continued all these years. I am so grateful for the character building, all those summers, learning how to work out, and just really apply ourselves in that environment. Great memories with you as a teacher as well. I definitely got injured a few times, but it led to me doing so much physical therapy. I ended up becoming a physical therapist myself. So it had long-lasting impacts for sure. Congratulations again on your retirement. We love you. Thanks so much, Coach.
Hey, my name is Alex Call, and Coach Steele was my football coach really all throughout high school. And probably the nicest thing he ever said to me, and one of the nicest things anybody's ever said to me, is we were running the water tower, that hill. We were just kind of running sprints up that. And I didn't participate as much as I should have in all the summer football activities as I was doing more basketball. And so I told myself I'm going to be the first one up, and I'm never going to put my hands on my legs. I'm going to make sure that I'm going to show like I'm still in shape. And I just remember Coach Steele walking over to me, just being like, "Call, you got an extra lung or something in there?" I never felt so good. It just I just knew that was a huge compliment from Steele, and I loved it. And so, Coach, you're the best. You've made such an impact on my life and so many other people's lives. Thank you so much for all that you do. I hope you can enjoy retirement.
Hey, Coach Steele, it's your favorite, Amy Herrick Yokota, class of 1990. Your mentee, your student, your best friend, your little sister. I am so grateful to have the opportunity that I've had to work with you the last 8 years, that you've been able to help me through everything I've done. I'm gonna be sad when I don't get to come upstairs and chill in your office, but every day I get to sit in your classroom and see the broken tiger on the wall and the tiger paw on the wall and the stained glass, and I think of you and how blessed I've been to have you a part of my life and a part of my kids' lives. Have a great retirement.
Hi, my name is Austin Snow, class of 2012. Coach Steele was my football coach. Anyway, one of my favorite experiences with him is during one of his off classes. He was back working in his office, and I just finished up with a wrestling tournament. And I went back there and we were watching some of my film, and he was telling me that I was doing the armbar wrong. And he was trying to explain it to me, and he got tired of me not understanding the words that he was saying. So he just said, get on the ground, and he hopped on top of me and started running an armbar. And I just started laughing. I was like, Coach, if someone comes in back here right now, then you're going to be in big trouble. And he just told me to shut up and kept going. Another one of my favorite experiences with him is I was the Letterman's Club president, and he was kind of onboarding me and training me on what my responsibilities were, because he was the athletic director. And he told me, your number one responsibility is to make sure that everybody knows that they're entitled to nothing except for death. And I was like, yeah, okay, well, I don't know how to do that. But he's an awesome man. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your family and allowing us to have him be a football coach for us. He's an awesome guy.
Hi, I'm Mike Balser, class of 2004, and I've got a lot of great memories of Coach Steele. He took over as head coach my senior year, and we had a great time, but some of my favorite memories of Coach Steele were outside of school and outside of football. I was fortunate to be friends with his boys, and I got to know Coach Steele on a different level outside of all of that. And he always made me want to be a better person. I have a lot of respect for Coach Steele and wish him the best.
I'm Jake Balser. I'm the class of 2007. And when I think of Coach, I think about the hill, running the hill. I think about Wolverine. And I think about how he cared more about us being good men than being good football players.
I'm Danny Balser, class of 2013. And like my older brothers, I had a great opportunity to spend a lot of time with Coach Steele inside and outside of school playing football. Some of my favorite memories of Coach Steele have to come from my senior year. I had the opportunity to take Earth Systems from him on A1, and then for my A2 class, I TA'd his anatomy class. A3 was lifting and A4 was football. So I was in Coach Steele's class all day, at least 2 to 3 times a week, and I really appreciated all the time I got to spend with him. I love that man. Congratulations, Coach Steele, on your retirement.
I'm Kevin Balser, the last of the Balser brothers, and I graduated class of 2017. Coach Steele has a very special place in my heart because he came back to coach for my junior year of school. My best memory with Coach Steele was when he came up to me one day and he grabbed me by the helmet and he said that I was the best athlete in the Balser family. So that's my favorite memory of Coach Steele. One thing that I love is that he taught me that a man and a football player is supposed to be tough and he never gives up. And that's one thing that I love about Coach Steele is he was tough and he never gave up. Love you, Coach.
Hello, my name is Blake Hendry, class of 89. Coach Steele was my football coach. Favorite memory of Coach Steele was when at practice, he decided to go over and put on a football helmet. No pads, just the helmet, and run against our defense. And ran he did. He obliterated anybody in his path. That day at practice, he was the most feared man on the field. At a glance, Coach Steele seems like he's tough, gruff, and mean. But when you get to know Coach Steele, he's a gentle giant with a huge heart. I love you, Coach Steele. I wish you the very best of luck.
Hello, I'm Chad Lewis, class of 1989. Bob came in first year. We became state champs. First time in a long time. Your influence at Orem High School has been massive. So thank you so much. You're much more than a coach or an administrator. You're a great friend, great person. Everyone who knows you feels the exact same way. So congratulations on an impact on a school and a people that is just incredible. So hit it.
Hey, my name is Dave Gilchrist. I've known Robert for the last 28 years, coached with him, taught with him, and he's one of my dearest friends. I've enjoyed my time with him. I've learned so much from him. When I think about a single story, I can't come up with one single thing. We have so many good times in common, so many things I've learned from him, and we've really a good proportion of that 27 years we spent laughing, both at ourselves and each other and the kids, players, and so on. And we've had some great times. But a lot of my favorite memories with Robert are the things that he taught me as being a dad and a husband and the best teacher I can be. And a lot of long road trips, going to coaching clinics in the off season, and going to the cabin up in Lava, hanging out on the back porch of the cabin, watching the boys sleep and wake up, watching one of our boys fall off the swing, laughing, talking. It's been awesome, and he's really been a great role model of me and a close friend. And he's the first person I want to go talk to when I'm really struggling. That says a lot about him. We went to go see a good friend about a year ago, and I feel so lucky that as we reminisced with him, as he's facing some health challenges, that all we could do is laugh, and then we started crying because there's so many great memories. And you had a huge impact on a lot of kids. I had the joy of working with almost all of the Steele kids, except for Lindsay and Andrea. I had to watch them beat us. But it's been a great joy. And luckily now I get to work with a couple of the grandkids. So life is kind of moving on. But Robert, I love you very much. I'm very proud of the legacy that you've left. You are Orem High. Everybody knows it. And I care very deeply for you and Laurel. And I wish you guys the very best as you enjoy those ground kids full time and are able to have a great time. Love you both. Congratulations, Robert.
Hello, my name is Dustin Akana. I went to high school at Orem High from 2001 to 2005. Every year I played football with Coach Steele as my head coach. And I was also really good friends with Blake. And so at school, on the field, off the field, I got to interact with Coach a lot. One memory I have that sticks out to me is my sophomore year. During our last game of the season, I forgot what team we were playing, but right before halftime, I played center and I went for a fumble, and I ended up injuring my wrist. And so the rest of the half, I was babying my wrist. And I remember before halftime, Coach Steele comes up to me on the sideline and he looks at me and he said, "Are you gonna chicken out or are you gonna keep on playing?" Because he saw that I was babying my wrist, and obviously I did not want to be a chicken, so I continued playing the rest of the game. And the next day at school in the morning, I got my wrist checked out, and I ended up fracturing my wrist and having to wear a cast for a month or two. And when I went back to school and Coach Steele saw me, he had a surprised look on his face, and we started laughing that I actually, stuck it out with a fractured wrist and finished the game. And really, that's one lesson that Coach Steele taught me, was to never give up, even though times get rough, challenging, hard, to never give up and continue to fight through, which I have applied in my life ever since high school. And now, after graduating since 2005, I've always applied the lessons I've learned from Coach Steele in football and in school and from his sons. Blake and Tom. So, you know, Coach, I have wonderful memories with you, with your sons, and I really hope you enjoy retirement and enjoy life after being a teacher. And just know this, if you ever want to come up in Alaska, in Kenai, Alaska, and go salmon fishing, I'll be more than happy to take you out on my boat and go catch some fish while we reminisce. But enjoy retirement, Coach, and know we love you.
Hey, Coach Steele. This is Elvis Ramirez, class of 2004. Just wanted to wish you, congratulate you on your retirement. Wish you the best of luck on your next chapter in life. And of course, if you don't remember who I am, of course, I'm your favorite El Salvadorian team captain of all time. So I'm sure I can say that pretty confidently. Anyway, when I think about the influence you had on me growing up, I'm just really grateful for. It's actually funny, at work I manage a team of people. I've been managing people in banking for quite a while now, and one of the things that they can quote me on is actually a quote of yours that was outside of your door in class. The "no excuses, just results." That's something that I've always tried applying in my life. And you know, we can always find excuses, but the main thing is to find a way to shake it off and step up and make sure we're delivering the way we need to. But best of luck again on your retirement. Very grateful I had the chance to have you in my life. I really do appreciate the example you've set, and it means the world to me. Just a side note, not to get too sappy here, but you know, I grew up in a home without a father figure, and it was men like you who helped mold me the way I needed to be molded, especially as a teenager, as a punk teenager. But I'm really grateful. I appreciate it. I love you and hope nothing but the best for you and your family as you transition into this next fun phase of your life. But love you. Take care.
Mr. Steele was by far my favorite teacher in high school. He was my driver's ed teacher, sports medicine teacher, EMS teacher, and I was even a tutor for him and helped him grade some papers. I remember he would always call me by my last name, Pay, because he remembered teaching my brother Paul Pay and my sister Kara Pay years before me. It's kind of funny because a couple weeks ago I was actually cleaning out and organizing some stuff, and I found this Student of the Day award that he gave me. It may not seem like a big deal now, but at the time I thought it was pretty cool. So thank you, Mr. Steele. You truly are the best teacher. Congratulations on your retirement.
Israel Arciniega, class of 94. Coach Steele was my football coach as well as wrestling coach. A memory I have is one day, the only day in wrestling where he taught us about not getting pinned, fighting off our backs. Told us, you do not get pinned, you keep fighting. So he let me sink my move as deep as I could. And even though he was kicking and making my feet leave the ground, I held on to it. And Coach Bill could see that Steele wasn't going to quit, and I was going to hold on to it, and Steele was going to lose his air. But Coach Steele would never quit. And that taught us all something. You just never quit. Coach Steele, you had a great impact on my life. Hope you enjoy your retirement and keep having a great life. Thank you so much for everything. Take care.
Hi, my name is Jake Miller. I got to know Coach Steele in the classroom, driver's ed, on the football field, but I was also one of his sons, Luke's best friend, so I got to know Coach Steele, and I'm sure I have plenty of memories that I could share that could completely embarrass him, but I think some of the greatest memories that I have were of him kind of in all of those capacities, really kind of acting like a father figure to me, giving me advice, helping me become a better man. And so today just wanted to say congratulations on a fantastic career, a Hall of Fame career. Really, take every lesson that you've taught me to heart. And today's about you. Just really appreciate all that you've done for us, for the community, for Orem High. So go Tigers.
Happy retirement, Coach, from the Tiatias. My name is Maya, And this is Coco. We graduated 2010. And yeah, a little story that I remember about Bob is he would never let me cross his face. And she witnessed it a couple times, but he would just throw his arm up and just club me in the hallway. So I don't think that would pass now, but it worked for me. So it helped me learn. He was coaching me. But yeah, happy retirement. Enjoy it. We'll see ya.
Hey, Coach Steele, John Black here. Congrats on your retirement. Last week I was actually dropping my daughter off at school and thinking back to my time in school, and you were actually the first person that came to mind. Came back later that same day and saw that you were retiring and they're collecting these videos, so I figured I'd drop you a note. Just tell you congrats. Thank you for your friendship as a coach, as a teacher, as a mentor. 25 years later, I'm still thinking about it. Still means a lot to me. And I really appreciate all you've done in my life. Probably doesn't get said enough, but you did a fantastic job. And the impact, again, like I said, still feeling it 25 years later. So good luck in retirement. I appreciate all you do. All the best to you. And thanks again for everything. Take care.
Hey, Coach Steele, congratulations on your retirement from a great career. I thought I would share a couple quick memories that come to mind when I look back on that time. The first one, Mountain View locker room. We're losing the game. It's halftime. And in an effort to get us a little more pumped up, you threw a piece of chalk into the chalkboard with such velocity that it exploded, like disintegrated. Didn't like break into little chunks or anything. It was like poof, and it was just gone. And I think we lost the game still, but I'm sure we went out the second half and played with a little more intensity. And the second one, I guess is not a specific memory, but more just a general memory of, everybody dreaded the days when it was Coach Steele's time to do the conditioning. And, you know, we had our bear crawls and just endless sprints, it felt like. And so obviously it's no fun when you're in the middle of it and lungs are burning and you feel like you can't keep going, your legs are dead. But I distinctly remember finishing those, coming together with the team, and the feeling that you get of, you know that you'd done work and you hadn't given up and you'd accomplished something, indisputably. So that's a valuable lesson, and I'm very grateful that you were willing to put us through that in order to help us learn that, because not everybody does. So thank you very much. I appreciate the work that you did with me specifically, and I'm sure there's a lot of other people on these videos that are expressing similar things. So thank you again, and congratulations.
Hi, my name is Kaylee Lyman, or Smiles, class of 2021. I know Coach Steele from my mom's side of the family, and he was a teacher of mine in many different classes throughout high school. One thing that I would like to say to Coach Steele is thank you for being the best second grandpa that I could have ever asked for, and thank you for teaching me more than schoolwork and important things that I would use in my life.
Kyle Steele, class of 2005. Robert, congratulations. I've had the blessing to not only be able to call you my coach and teacher, but also my uncle, my neighbor, my church leader, mentor, a man of many hats in my life, and I'm grateful for each one of those. Over the years, I'm thankful for a lot of things, not only the sweet swag I've collected from you, but I remember being a little kid getting to go out on the football field with Blake and watch you coach, watching these seemingly giants just worship you. And I think it's really cool, everything that you've been able to accomplish in your career. And I think it's pretty neat that anywhere I go, I still get asked if I'm related to you or Laurel, just because they've most likely been in one of your classes and have really enjoyed both of you guys and looked up to you guys as well. So congratulations and thanks again. Still your neighbor, so if you need help with anything, you got me.
Hi, my name is Kylie Montano. My last name in high school is Guthrie, and I graduated in the class of 2013. I have so much love and respect for Coach Steele, and I'm so grateful for the many memories that I have with him. He was my driver's ed teacher, but also my medical anatomy teacher. But the most fond memory that I have of him is when I was going into my senior year, I had seriously contemplated quitting basketball. And he talked me out of it. He helped me understand that that was the time to have fun and to work together with my team, and that I probably wasn't going to have any other experiences like it, and that I didn't want to look back on high school with any regrets. And I'm so grateful that he shared that advice with me and really talked me out of quitting for so many reasons. And I'm so grateful for the life lessons that he taught me. I'm so grateful for his sense of humor and for his easygoing personality, because I knew that he was always there for me. So thank you, Coach Steele.
Seriously, you're one of the best people I know. I congratulate you for making it this far. Outstanding job. First time I met you in the gym, Orem High School. Still remember the day. I walked up, introduced myself. He said, "Hey, I'm Bob Steele." And instantly, I did take a liking to Bob. I think it just saved time from getting to know him, because you know you're going to like him anyways. But Bob says the first day, "I've been doing this for 17 years. Sounds kind of like Bob, right? But now, 26 years later, he's still doing it. I mean, the math, that is a lot of years, Bob. I think I'm thinking about retirement more than you. But anyways, my favorite interactions with you, obviously, over the years, are our outstanding bet. Bob and I have an outstanding bet to see who could get the 240 first. And I think you can tell by looking at the both of us that neither one of us has won this bet yet. But anyways, I just want you to know I love you. I think you're one of the best people I've ever met, and you will always be a great part of my life. Thanks for all the memories.
Hey, Coach Steele. Levi Lewis, class of 05. Lots of good memories with you in wrestling and football. Just wanted to say thanks for all the great lessons and the great times. Stoked for you to be retiring. I know that takes a lot of work to do that. Anyways, I think the thing that sticks out most, or lessons that stick out most that I learned from you is having you as a football coach was not looking at yourself as an individual or doing things to set you apart from the team to make you stick out, but to always be thinking of the team. A great lesson for life. Anyways, congratulations on the retirement. Hope you're doing well.
Hi Steele, my name's Lexi. I graduated in 2017, and some of my favorite memories were when you taught my anatomy class. I learned how to spell erythrocyte in a very interesting way. You also learned how to breathe a lot thanks to your Apple Watch that your wife gave you. So those were some fun experiences that I had with you. And I'm super grateful I had you as a teacher, and I hope that you have so much fun being retired and spending your time the way you want to.
Hey, Coach Steele!
It's Sarah.
It's Tiff. I'm McKenna. And we graduated class 2020.
My favorite memory of Coach Steele is when he was throwing a fit in class because we had to go online because of COVID.
I'm not gonna say a favorite memory, but just want to thank you for everything you've done for not just me, but all the students that have come through Orem High. And you've been a huge influence to every person, even if your class was hard. You were still awesome, and I'm so grateful that I had the opportunity to have you as a teacher and a coach and someone that was always supporting me in every moment at Orem High. Yeah, we love you, Coach Steele. You're the best!
Hi, I'm Maxie Cota, class of 2023. My favorite memory of Coach Steele was freshman year. I was at a football game on the sidelines, and I think it was one of the football players who got a personal foul. And he said, "If you ever do that, I'm kicking you out of the game because I know your mom." I hope you have a good time in your retirement, and I hope you can have a lot of fun.
Hey, Coach Steele, Michael Layton here, class of 2001. I have great memories of football practices and also being in your class, including you flexing and saying you teach everybody anatomy by just standing in front of the room. I live in Boston now. I've been here about 11 years and also have gotten back into athletics. I've run in 2 World Masters Championships as a hurdler. Also did the high jump just recently in Poland a couple weeks ago. Still single, so nothing to tell there. But anyway, having a good life and learned a lot of lessons from you, and just wanted to say thank you and hope you enjoy your retirement.
Hey Bob, it's Mike. Just wanting to say congratulations on your retirement. From one guy who's been there, you're going to love it. Proud of you. Proud of all you've done for Orem, the community, and the kids. Have a great one, bud.
Hey, Coach Steele, this is Mike Grawl. Spent a ton of time with you on the football field and in the classroom in 2005, and so many memories to choose from. But maybe one of my favorites came during a trip to Washington, D.C. that you were on with me, and maybe it gave me some of the best advice I've ever received in my life, and that was to marry a poor, pretty girl. And 15 years almost of marriage later, 4 kids down the road, that advice has served me well. So thank you for that and all of the other great advice and example you were to me in a very influential time. So grateful for your example and hope you thoroughly enjoy your retirement.
Hi, my name is Paige Kellums, class of 2015. I had Coach Steele for EMR and driver's ed. And I just remember it was an early morning and it was like the first snow of the year when we went roading for the first time. And he slammed the chicken brake and we went no fishtail and we got out of it and he looks at the girl in the back seat and goes, "You're next. Hopefully you can do it as good as Yakota can." We're so lucky to have you and for all these many years that you got to have all 5 of us. And we wish you luck on your retirement and to have some fun.
This is Robert Maurer, class of 1967, North Sanpete High School. I began teaching at Orem High in 1973 and taught there till 2005. Some of the memories that I have of Robert Steele, I was there a little bit before he came on the faculty, but as he began teaching anatomy and physiology and some sports medicine and medical field classes that he taught, I was always impressed at how well he related to the students. He could get after them, call them lazy dirtbags, and they loved him because they knew that he was concerned about them and always wanted the best for them. When I retired in 2005, had no idea I'd be able to continue playing basketball for close to 20 more years. But I always remember that Bob Steele was always so solid and dependable, and what a great pleasure it has been to be able to play ball with him. In fact, he's always so solid, we should get a T-shirt for him that says "The Wall." I always admired how observant he was. He'd always notice any bruises I had or anything that was wrong with my body. He seemed to be my resident physician and chiropractor, adjusting my back. And just wanted to thank him for being such a great friend and wish the best for him. I never thought he would retire, but looks like he finally has. Best to you, Bob. We love you. Bye-bye.
Hi, Bob. Well, the day has finally arrived. We're so excited for you. I have a lot of people that I consider to be good friends, and you certainly are one of them. Thank you for so much for all you've done. I look up to you in so many ways. Congratulations.
You're going to love being retired, Bob.
Best of luck, my bud. Take care. Bye.
Bob Steele is one of the best people I've ever met. He's one of my favorite people on earth, and I have so enjoyed working with him, coaching with him, being his friend, playing basketball, coaching his kids. He is an example to me that I'll never forget, and I'm happy for him that he's retiring, but I don't know what we'll do without him. Good luck, Bob. If you ever want to go swing some sticks and at a little white ball, let me know. There's always room for you. Good luck with everything. Love to you and your family, and your kids, and your beautiful wife, and the great family that you come from. Happy retirement.
My name is Sam Carrick, class of 1995. My memories of Coach Steele was first week of practice my sophomore year in linebacker drills. He said, "Sammy, you're too dang skinny. You're going to have to do everything right if you're going to play linebacker." And then at the end of my senior year, we'd won the state championship, and we were standing on Rice Eccles Field, and he was there with his wife and his son Blake, and I walked up and he said, "Blake wants to bring a football to church on Sunday so you can sign it." And then he said, "And he wants to be at your farewell also." And those two memories are my favorite because they show the example that Coach Steele was to me. He taught me to work hard, give it my best, and to focus on the things that matter most. And I'll be forever grateful to you, Bob. Thanks for all you do.
Hey Bob, it's Sam Yokota. I graduated in the class of 2020, and some memories I have of you is when you were coaching me my 8th grade year, and I remember that playing football for you. You're probably one of the better coaches I've had. So with that, just you've always kind of been there, kind of like an old grandpa figure in the high school, which I've always been grateful for. Good luck with retirement. Enjoy it.
First time I met Coach Steele was in 7th grade. I was invited to go up to the Steele's cabin in Lava Hot Springs. And I remember being super excited to go with my new friend, Tom. But I also remember being scared to death of his dad. Come to find out, Coach Steele is just a big, lovable teddy bear. A big, lovable teddy bear who could snap me in half with his bare hands. But seriously, Coach Steele, just wanted to say congrats on your retirement and thank you for all the things you taught me over the years. You taught me how to work hard, how to accept responsibility for my actions and not make excuses, and how to have integrity. So just wanted to say thank you and congratulations again. Orem High isn't going to be the same without you.
My name is Tanner Pimsakun, or Pimsako as Coach Steele might have called me. I'm from the class of 2007. I know Coach Steele from being Tom's friend from football, environmental science, exercise or sports medicine, and also from driver's ed. A memory I have with Coach Steele is he would always smack my helmet really hard before practice each day. I think it was to get my awkwardly shaped face and my chubby cheeks. I was squeezing like this to fit better into my helmet. It really woke me up and got me ready for practice each day. I'm so grateful to Coach Steele's and entire family for all the time that they have spent on me. It has had a huge impact on me throughout my school and throughout my life. So I just want to say thank you.
Hello, my name is Tanner Steele, class of 2016. I never actually had Coach Steele as a coach. I didn't play football. I didn't have him as a teacher either. I did TA one of his classes, but he was usually not there since it was a free period for him. So I would usually just go home. However, I did have him as a driver's ed instructor, and on my final test, and I'm pretty sure this was part of the test, he actually made me get out of the car and go and feed the cows. So I did pass with flying colors, so that's good. But I just want to say congratulations on your retirement, Robert. You've been a great role model for countless people, so you will be missed as a teacher and a coach, but again, congratulations on your retirement.
Coach Steele is and will always be an Orem High legend. My name is Taylor Camp, and I had the opportunity of playing on the football team for Coach Steele, as well as being close friends with the Steele family, and will forever be grateful for the lessons and the life skills that Coach Steele taught me. I was able to see the importance of working hard and being tough on the football field, and then going home to love and care for his wife Laurel and their family. Both of these lessons have gone on to be with me in my life as I have gotten older. Thank you so much, Coach Steele, for changing my life and the lives of many others.
Hi, this is Todd Davis, and Robert is my uncle. And my favorite memory of Robert is probably when I was a young kid. I thought he was Superman because he had these huge muscles. But I just want to wish you, Robert, happy retirement. It's probably 30 years before I can be thinking about that, but I hope that you enjoy yourself and love you, man.
Hi, my name is Tyson Camp, class of 2001. I had the distinct honor and pleasure of playing for Coach Steele when he was my linebackers coach and defensive coordinator at Orem High School all those years ago. A couple things that I'll always remember about Coach Steele were, one, the hitting drills that he'd put us through. They got pretty intense, and they got even more intense when he would participate in those drills with us and knock us on our butts from time to time. Also the conditioning drills. Whenever we knew or whenever we heard that Coach Steele was in charge of conditioning that day, you could hear a collective groan go over the whole team because we knew we were in for a tough day of conditioning. And that's the kind of coach he was. He demanded a lot out of us, but we loved him, and we were ready to run through a brick wall for him. And so congratulations, Coach, on a great career, and enjoy retirement.
Hey, congratulations, Coach Steele, on your retirement. You've been a big influence in our lives, and Kara's here too. Woohoo! Thanks, Coach. Love you. Thank you. Love you. Bye.
All right, Bobby Boucher. Jerry said he wanted to be in the video. Wish you a happy retirement. Thank you for all you've done for him. He looks forward to spending more time with you. I was really happy to not only have you as a teacher, but as a football coach, all the lessons that you taught me. And I mean, I think it's not only great that, but you got to know all of my friends so much. We got to spend so much time together, and it was kind of a very special way to get to grow up. So thank you for all the time that you put in with me and with Jerry, and I hope you enjoy retirement.
Well, hello, Coach Steele. Congratulations on your retirement and an amazing career with this milestone. I can't express the appreciation that I have for you and the impact that you've had on my life, not just as my dad, but as a coach and a role model with your example, your work ethic, your drive, the man that you've helped me become. I can't express exactly how impactful that has been. Thank you so much for not only mine, the benefits that I've had from you and the blessing it is to have you be my dad and my coach, but also for my kids and my family. I can only hope to be the type of man that you are. That's what I strive for every day. So I love you. Congratulations, and many great years to come.
Congratulations on your retirement, Grandpa. We're so happy for you, and good job. Congratulations for your retirement.
Congratulations, Grandpa. We're so happy for you. Congrats.
Congratulations, Grandpa. You are such a good coach and such a good teacher, and now you're going to retire. I love you.
Congratulations, Robert, on such a successful and impactful career. It was so fun to get to know you first as the football coach and teacher at my high school that everybody loved, that so many students had just an amazing relationship with. And then later as my father-in-law. I love how everybody in the Valley knows Bob Steele, and people always have such great things to say and really incredible memories with you. You've created an amazing legacy that's just been so cool to witness. So congratulations, and we are so proud of you.
It's hard to believe we are at the end of an era. I just want to share some quick memories. My first being driving to Payson with cousins, and it being cold and dark, and being drawing pictures on the windows, and then getting to the school and hunting for pop cans and crushing them on our feet. The grape crush was always the cans we found, and we'd walk around. I remember cheering with the cheerleaders at Orem High on the side of the wrestling mat and feeling so cool to be a part of that. I remember loving the access to the high school during off hours like Thanksgiving, going up to the gym and messing around and playing in the wrestling room and all that. I remember you bringing home a a mat that looked like a dice that we could do footwork drills. Andrea and I, we would do little speed work drills. And while you couldn't coach me specifically in the sports that I did, I always appreciated your pep talks and you teaching me how to be competitive and to be coachable and respectful. And I loved having a dad who was a coach that can share that wisdom with me. I remember you doing donkey basketball and wearing your green outfit, your tight green outfit, and you're taping your hair to your forehead. That always looked like so much fun and kind of scary to ride on a donkey and play basketball at the same time. But I just wanted to let you know how much I love you and how proud I am of you. And I will forever and always talk about Coach Steele with pride and love in my heart. I was never ashamed to say your name. And you've just touched so many lives, and you've been a really incredible person, accomplished many things, and I just love you so much.
Hey, my name is Benson Metcalf. I'm married to Robert's daughter, Lindsay. My favorite memory of Coach Steele was playing basketball at Orem High School on Friday mornings with the faculty and coaches, Minor and Bus and those guys. And Robert is a former wrestler and football player. It was the most physical basketball I've ever played. He was my father-in-law, and he didn't hold back at all. In fact, maybe there was a little bit of something behind the way he played against me, but it sure was fun and a great start to my marriage.
Hi, Daddy. I'm Andrea Steele Brown, class of 1998. I did not go to Orem High, but I feel like I'm Orem High alumni just because I spent so much time at the school as a kid at all kinds of things, watching you coach wrestling, watching you play donkey basketball, all kinds of things, going into your classroom and seeing all the fetuses and the bottles and lots of stuff at Orem High. But I'm so excited for you to be able to retire. You are literally the hardest working man that I have ever known. And so I'm excited for you to be able to maybe try to relax a little bit. But I've always been proud to be your daughter, and I love to brag to people that you're my dad, whether it be patients at the hospital or just people that I meet, because everybody that I ever have met that knows you is just loves you and thinks you are like the best teacher, coach, driver's ed, instructor ever. And I'm proud that I am your daughter, and I love you very much.
The memory that I want to share about my dad is when I was a sophomore and we were playing Spanish Fork High School in a football game. My older brother Blake was there, and he and all his friends were the seniors, so it was kind of their year, but they were getting beat in the first half, and we came into halftime, and Coach Steele gave a very motivational speech where, I can still remember the feeling, or everybody was on the edge of their seats listening to everything he had to say, and he really knew how to not only motivate us, but connect everyone in the room into one united feeling. And that feeling was so powerful that we left the locker room super hyped up. We gave him the chills, is the thing he would call it, where he'd sit in the middle and he'd say, I can't go play, so I need you guys to yell in a circle with me in the middle so I can get that feeling. And it was just such a united feeling that he gave us, and I never really felt that after Orem High School. Even playing elsewhere, there was nothing like that. The unity that he brought between his coaches, there was just such a special group of people that he attracted, the players, the coaches, where everyone was united. Everyone was trying to be a better man. You know, he was always reminding us of being better men, of being service-oriented, never putting ourselves above others. And I owe some of the best friends and best times of my life to what he gave us. So thank you. And thanks, Coach Steele, for so many memories as a kid on the sidelines, meeting the wrestlers, and growing up knowing what kind of man I wanted to be because of the guidance that you gave me and the kind of men you put me around, and always looking up to you. We love you, and we owe so much to you. Happy retirement.